Hey, my beautiful collective. Welcome to Swift Intuitions. If this is your first time on my channel, go ahead, like and subscribe, hit that notification button. If this is not your first time, hey family, welcome back. I am very happy to be here with you. And vice versa. I hope you're happy to be here with me. Anyway, family, so what we're going to do is get into this prayer and then we're going to get into our energy for right now. Heavenly Father, I thank you right now for my beautiful, powerful collective. I thank you for their life. I thank you for their purpose. I thank you for their divine being. Spirit, anything that they need clarity in, we ask you to give them clarity. Anything that they need strength in, we ask you to strengthen them where they're weak. Victory is our portion. We walk in and we receive it. It is so. All right, collective. Let's get into this energy. Let's start out with these questions. Question what you think about me. Messages of love and life from my beautiful, powerful collective. It's so funny because I was just looking at this card and it popped out. Looked like the colors I got on today too. Okay, so what kind of advice on life would I give to my younger self? So this question is coming up. Spirit says, what would, at this point in time, the information that you would give to your younger self will be some type of information that will allow your younger self to have more wisdom so they can get, so that they will be able to be at a further position than you currently are, right? Because you're trying to see what advice you're going to give your younger self. So with that, and at the current position that you are, Spirit is saying, look at where you want to be. Visualize the life that you desire, how you want your life to be, how you want to wake up, what type of house you want to have, what type of car, what kind of businesses you're going to have, And Spirit says, as you're actively in that image or that dimension of that life, remember, you right here, that life is up here, right? As you see that, Spirit says, now take heed of the mannerisms that you have. Take heed of the discipline, the level of discipline that you have, and Spirit says, whatever it is that you felt at that moment as you're imagining your future self, bring all of that discipline, bring all of that wisdom, bring all of that knowledge with you in your current state and act. What do you mean, Mercy? I mean, if you know there's some things at that level that you might need to cut off to get to that level, then you already mentally taking heed of the discipline that you need to have to get there, and you start implementing it now. Simple, huh? All right, next question. Messages of love and life from my beautiful, powerful collective. Spirit, give me one more message from my beautiful, powerful collective. The next question Spirit wants you to ask yourself is, what is my life like when it is in balance? So Spirit is saying right now, it was so funny, we were just talking about that. Spirit is saying right now, whatever you need to do to let go, to have a more balanced, active life, that's what you need to do. Whatever you need to take away from, like if you have one too many habits, or maybe you need not start those habits after or before a certain time, Spirit says that start implementing that. If you know that you need to let go of certain people in your life that's bringing negativity and not positive insight to your world, it's time to let these motherfuckers go. Spirit said, even if it's certain places that you hanging around and it always leads to some bullshit, stop going. You need to start getting balanced with the life that you desire. In order for you to get that life, for you to get that type of peace, that type of tranquility, you have to balance your life now. Don't wait. Don't wait till it happens. Don't wait till it happens. Okay. Next question. We got one more question. This is just love and life. I feel like right now, collective, you're trying to get balance. It's like you're starting to see where things can start to unravel, and you're being more mindful of those things. It's like you're getting a hold of yourself before it's too late. Messages of love and life. I'm going to take this. Okay, the last question we have is, what are my most important values? How are they reflecting in my life and in my decisions daily? Spirit says, what do you hold near to you, collective? What makes you you? What defines your character? if whatever these traits are, if things around you do not line up with who you desire to be, if places or people or do not line up or have the characters that you would like to possess, it's time for you to let them go. This is the part where you have to ascend. You have to go higher. If you don't, you will stay at this lower vibration, and the level that you are at is going to remain. And it's going to be more likely to remain at that level because this is a particular time to really boost you into this new era. Family, look around you. Things are changing. You hear me? People are beginning to, these illusions are starting to fade. There is a great awakening happening. Just think about a year ago, you probably wasn't even listening to spiritual readers and shit. You like, I don't even know. This is my first time, second time, third time. Okay, I'm in this bitch, but you know, it's like some of y'all watching and y'all scared somebody gonna hear the video. I don't know how they gonna feel about, this spiritual shit, but I'm gonna listen to it to myself. Look at your sneaky self. Getting all the information. No, but for real, Spirit says it's time for you to walk in your authentic self, not caring what people think about what you're doing, because what you're doing is enlightening yourself. You are starting to discover who you truly are, the powerful being you were destined, designed to be. You wouldn't be listening to me if you wasn't special. And I ain't talking about the short but special. Well, some are. It don't matter. We have our moments. Okay. All right. Messages, love, and light. Spirit, what is coming for our powerful collective? Spirit, can you tell me what's coming for our powerful collective? Messages, love, and light. Ooh, okay. The first card we have is, Spirit, we got bad health. Y'all, and it's right under what kinds of advice on life would I give to my younger self. Right now, Spirit says, for some of you guys, you could have somebody that may be sick around you. You could be feeling some type of sickness. But Spirit said right now, it's going to be time for you to implement healthy eating habits. Some of you guys got to let go of that soda. Some of y'all got to let go of this pork. Okay, I'm serious. I like my pork ribs. Well, you need to find some other type of ribs to suck on, because the pork ribs ain't good for you. I said what I said. Eat what you want, but take heed to what I say. And also, going out. Some of you guys, it's going to be time for you to start trying to eat a little bit more healthier. Stop getting all that fast food. And then McDonald's, do not eat McDonald's. Y'all, I said what I said. I ain't going to say no more. But fast food in general. Shit. Oh yeah, so right now Spirit is saying it is and also some of you guys could be feeling bad because I feel like there could be a separation within the union that you may have had, or it's like you have to pull away from working with a particular somebody, and it's like you might have to pull away from some people to work solely on your own. This is going to create some type of discomfort from you, but more so the other person, the other people, the other parties. And then because Spirit is saying you already know where you're trying to go. So, and also the people that you've already started pulling away from, collective, they are starting to feel it. They are starting to feel some type of way because you've been pulling away from them, because you know that they can't go to the next level with you. Hell, some of the motherfuckers was holding you back on the level that you are now. And then we have mature man. You are starting to become more mature about the things that are happening. There's a lot of things taking place. You can feel it in your spirit, collective. It's like you just know something is about to happen. And it's like you're having these changes. You're having these thoughts. You're having these dreams. Some of you guys are very spiritually connected to particular people that you have let go of. And it's like you're doing it from a mature state because you know these are things that are hindering your best outcome. This is you disciplining yourself. You're doing it, Peter. You're doing it. Looking nice. But for real, family, this ain't easy shit. Like, I'm not even about to make it seem like, oh yeah, just do it. It's easy. Come on, God. This shit is not easy. It's a battle between yourself, your higher self versus your lower self. You feel me? We are really battling against spiritual beings, entities, things. This is a real war, and the war is within yourself. See, if people could come and turn you against you, then they're winning the battle, but it's all still within yourself. You trying to please anybody on the outside of you, I don't give a damn who it is. I don't care if they raised you since you was a baby. I don't care if they supposedly been there for you since Timbuktu. If you trying to please anybody outside of yourself but yourself, you on the wrong path, family. If you trying to impress anybody outside of yourself, you on the wrong path, family. I'm impressive. What the fuck I'm doing trying to impress somebody else? These motherfuckers too busy trying to impress me. I'm just not the one. You see what I'm saying? And when you realize that you are the only person that you need to be considering who gives a fuck about who, it's you. And when you realize that, you start to walk in the divine being, your authentic self that you were supposed to walk into in the beginning. Because ain't nobody like you. And you trying to please motherfuckers that don't even know who they are, and you not on the right path, family. I'm being honest. When you start really not giving a fuck, it is an art to not giving a fuck. But you truly have to not give a fuck. Not all, I'm just saying I don't give a fuck. What people, oh, that ain't bothering me. I don't give a fuck. Oh, I'm the last person that cares. Well, baby, you do, clearly. Because if you don't give a fuck, you don't give a fuck. You just be like, hey, you give off that I don't give a fuck energy. Like, honestly. Anyway, on to the next. Your conversation changed because you really don't be on that shit. You know, like, you really don't be on that low vibrational shit. Messages of love and light was coming to my beautiful family. And then it says, yep. So let me go back to this. What is my life like when it is in balance? I feel like a lot of you guys are getting to it. You letting go of situations, things, people, and you're starting to look at the bigger picture. It's like before now you wasn't looking at the bigger picture. You were looking at the little things. You was looking at this, but now I feel like you're pulling your energy back. You're beginning to heal from those childhood traumas that have been exposing themselves very, very recently. Like this shit been bringing out some shit. You hear me, family? And I feel like now that things are starting to become identified. It's like you're no longer feeling prison to those things of what you felt was your value. It's like what you held valuable in the past is not what you hold valuable now. It's like, bro, I'm changing, and then you got the same people that want you to be in the same position with them because they not changing. They don't plan on changing, but you have to be strong enough to change without a motherfucker. You have to do it, or else they gonna keep you trapped. And why are they trying to keep you trapped if you know you belong there? Why are you keeping you trapped? That's the case. You feeling comfortable, but the shit you used to do back in the day ain't getting it. It ain't doing it for you. The hoes you used to love to do, all that shit ain't even worthy no more. I feel like this. I don't even get horny unless I'm mentally and spiritually connected. I don't. It's the truth. It won't do it for me. Let's go eat some crawfish or something, bitch. Let me do something I want to do. But for real. And you starting to change and you wondering why. It's like you can't, if you're not moving, you're at a standstill. Some of y'all want to be stalemates and shit. You can't be a stalemate because it's like you cease to exist. Everything changes. Anyway, all right, collective, that's the reading for today. I love you guys. Love yourself. If anything resonated, like and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you know. And for those who want personal readings, the email will be in the description. And if you want to donate to this beautiful channel, that information will be in the description below as well. I love you guys. Love yourself. Remember, we are very, very unique individual beings. There's nobody in the galaxies like us. Remember that shit.